I actually thought it would be just fine or just okay, but Black Ops 7 Zombies is actually good and feels fresh. I know some of you might be saying, nah, it's just, Black Ops 6 Zombies 2.0, or this is just a replica, but honestly, I wouldn't have disagreed a few days ago. But when I tried it, it gave me different opinion. Don't get me wrong, I mean, it's still Treyarch's modern zombies game, but for some reason it felt better than Black Ops 6. So 2 days ago when I played multiplayer, I didn't like it, and I was like, you know what, I think Zombies is going to be just as bad. However, this game surprised me. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know, something about it just clicked with me. Some people played it way early and they criticized it pretty bad, so I guess I was a little bit preoccupied, but that preoccupation just disappeared when I played it. In this video, I'm going to highlight a few things as I let you watch my first gameplay. I actually made it to round 22, I believe, because of that zombie bear, which is a horrible creature, by the way. But anyways, as a start, the aesthetics of the game, or at least this mode right here, are awesome. I think they did pretty good job with the vibe of this map. I mean, at least from what I've seen in the farm area so far. I mean, if you compare this to Liberty Falls or Terminus, this feels like more than just an upgrade. I don't know, like I said, it just feels fresh. And by the way, to open the Pack a Punch area, you have to shoot this infestation right here. However, once you start shooting, you got limited time, like about maybe like 20 seconds. I didn't count, but that's what I felt. So basically you have 20 seconds to hit them all before they cool down, and you have to flip the round to repeat the whole thing again. But anyways, one of the big things that I noticed that is the melee hits are actually critical this time, and they give an insane amount of essence, which is a pretty cool feature. It really encourages using melee weapons in the early rounds, and I think you get around 150 essence per critical hit. However, one thing I noticed, and others did too, is that the salvage drop rate feels low. I'm not sure if that's just a survival mode or across the whole game. I don't know, but that's what it felt. There's also this trash can that shows up or gets highlighted on your minimap, but it's not your ordinary trash can. Actually, you can open it about like twice per round, though not every round. When you throw one of your lethals in there, it gives you salvage, and sometimes, guess what, it's a ray gun. Pretty cool little side Easter egg, to be honest with you. Another cool feature is the bug round, or the Ravager round, I should say. They're pretty weird zombies, to be honest with you, and in my opinion, they were scarier than spiders. They also made a little tweak to the last Ravager and made it able to escape, so basically, if you let it escape, you won't get a full ammo power up, but honestly, it's easy to catch in the last one. I mean, it's not that hard. The little sentry gun is a new item to the lethals, in the crafting table, and at first, when I saw it in the blog a few weeks ago, I was like, yeah, this is some BS item they added, but it's actually pretty good and pretty handy. I mean, you can carry 2 of them at a time, and they're pretty lethal, at least in the early rounds. I haven't tried them yet in higher rounds, but I'm sure the power scales up too. And by the way, in Black Ops 6 Zombies, I never really talked about how good the traps were, because honestly, they weren't that impressive. But in this one, the saw blade trap is just creepy and powerful. I mean, it actually lasts the whole round, as far as I can tell. I mean, just listen to this. This is one hell of a weird sound, but also kind of fun. I mean, it adds a nice touch to the atmosphere of the map. I mean, it literally sounds like dolls singing or something, right? And speaking of other new things in the game, there is the toxic growth. I don't think it's as powerful as some of the other field upgrades, but maybe it will be once we add some augments to it. The nice thing about it, to be honest, what I noticed, in this my first game, that it stays on the map longer than I expected. I mean, at one point I could, actually see 3 growths still active in the spots where I dropped them. But overall, I wouldn't count on it too much. And what really surprised me was the Wisp T. This thing was killing zombies faster and more frequently than I expected. I also noticed that its strength seems to go up the higher you get in rounds. I mean, I need to go back and check what augments they announced for the Wisp T, but I remember not being too impressed when I first read about them. I don't want to rush to judging the whole thing, but I actually liked how this perk performed, at least, in this mode that we have. As for the Fireworks mod, I barely noticed any significant difference it made, so I don't think it's that powerful, at least for now in the beta. However, some creators were saying that it's way better than it was in the previous Black Ops Zombies titles. Okay, I won't make this long for you guys, just wanted to mention something about the bear. Oh my god, this thing is horrible. I mean, I hated it. I mean, it's fun to have something like this as a new elite, but I just hated it. I think you can take it down pretty easily or easy if you hit the critical spots, but if it injures you, you don't heal fast enough, and that's super annoying annoying. And don't even get me started on the bees. I mean, they're just as bad. But I think if you shoot the hive on his chest before it releases them, you can probably dodge the bee wave. But yeah, I mean, of course, I died to the bear on my first game. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up for my first run on Black Ops 7 Zombies. Honestly, I went in with low expectations and this one really surprised me. It felt fresh, fun, and definitely better than I thought it would be. There's still a lot to test and figure out once the full game drops, but so far I'm having fun. Now if you enjoyed the gameplay or found any of this helpful, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. And let me know in the comments how far you made it and what do you think about the new changes in the Black Ops 7 Zombies. I will be making more videos as we go, so stay tuned for that. Up until then, cheers and have a good one.